Dear students of class 10, today lesson number 5 I am going to finish its teaching. Lesson number 5's teaching I am going to finish. The last 2 points are left. Lesson number 1, the last 5. Lesson number 5, the last 2 points. Point number 1, the August Declaration. Point number 2, reaction to the August Declaration. In my previous class, I discussed about the role of the British government and the role of Indian people, the role of Indian leaders who established the, home rule movement in India. The first one was Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and second one from Ireland, Annie Besant. Both of them established home rule league in India. And what was about its effect and acceptance, in my previous class I taught. Today, the August Declaration, because of the Home Rule League, the British government decided to declare one declaration. The name of the declaration is the August Declaration. Now I am going to explain it. What is August Declaration? What is the August Declaration? The time when the World War was started in the year 1914, and when it was going on, the World War One was going on. That time, Indian British government felt its necessity to get the Indian volunteers involved in the war to fight against their enemies in Europe. To do it, they realized the cooperation of the Indian leaders was very much important to them. That's why they followed a policy of appeasement for the Indian leaders. Earlier demand of the Congress leaders, especially the moderates, was self-government within the British Empire. The British decided to provide their demand of self-government under British care. But the time when they thought it, the British government decided to deal that issue with the Indians. One man would be helpful, or one man would be good for them. Who was he? He was Montagu, Edwin Samuel Montagu, who took over charge as the Secretary of State in the year July 1917. On being the Secretary of State for India, Montagu framed certain laws on behalf of the Indian people. And at the same time, he assured the Indian people that the British government was going to accept the demand of self-government within British Empire very soon. And hence, by August 20, 1917, he prepared a format of governance to allow them to be a part of the self-governments, and also they did it with a view to progressive realization of responsible government for the Indian people. But they would ready to accept the demand of the Congress, the demand of self-government within the British Empire. In that case, the self-government to be the integral part of India. Now, what was about the reaction to the August Declaration? Reaction to the August Declaration. What was about the reaction to the August Declaration? As you know, August Declaration was done by Montagu, Samuel Edwin Montagu. After declaring that declaration, August Declaration, the reaction among the Congress leaders, the moderates accepted, the moderates welcomed the August Declaration, because in the August Declaration their main and major demand of self-government within British Empire was accepted. So the moderates proved it that it was their great achievement. Ultimately, the British accepted their main demand, self-government within the British Empire. Secondly, the assertive nationalists or radical nationalists were not satisfied with the declaration. Why? Because that time they rejected their former demand of self-government within the British Empire. Instead of their former demand, they demanded complete independence, means total freedom. It belonged to their country, they would rule by themselves without depending on British. That's why they demanded total freedom. So they were not satisfied with the declaration. Third point, the Congress and the Muslim League, who once joined hands collectively and discussed the whole things together and came to a conclusion that they would cooperate with each other. And the demands of the Muslim League, their separate electorate also was recognized by the Congress. Both of them were rather confused. They were in suspicion whether the other minority group would demand separate electorate for their minority group. And next point, other minority groups of India, they also were suspicious whether their demand for separate electorate would be accepted finally if the terms of August Declaration restrict the way of their demand. The British could never accept their demand for separate electorate by saying it that once they accepted the demand of the Muslim League, their separate electorate, now why are you demanding separate electorate from the other communities of India? In India, there are so many communities, you know. So how long would we follow the same system of accepting the demands for the one by one for one minority groups of India? It is not possible. So whatever demand once we accepted for the Muslim League, that much demand is right. That's why the other minority groups also are scared whether their demand of separate electorate, whether they were about to raise, would be accepted, would be granted. But ultimately the Sikhs also demanded special status by rejecting the declaration of August. Why? Because once upon a time the Sikhs, they took part in the British Army and fought on behalf of the British government, on behalf of the British East India Company and British government. That's why they greatly demanded some important status of their community and were alarmed whether under the terms of August Declaration their demand of special status would be rejected. Up to this, my dear students, the teaching of this lesson completed. Next day, I shall re-explain the previous lesson, lesson number 3, the moderates, because some videos, some boys and girls were unable to watch. For that reason, I shall re-explain lesson number 3 onwards, the moderates. Thank you.